Hello guys and welcome to my Doctor Who series, not really series, anything. Welcome to Doctor Who, the Christmas, no, not even that, New Year's Day special, very odd. We haven't had a New Year's Day special since 2010, which was when of course we bid goodbye to Mr. David Tennant. So that's kind of crazy that we're here. I did miss Doctor Who on Christmas Day, felt weird without having it. So before we start, I first of all want to say you can watch this reaction on Patreon. It's $5 a month to be my Patreon, and yeah, you can watch the full reaction to it, so just as a note. However, this first part of the video is going to be a Series 11 recap where we talk about what we liked, what we didn't like. No, not Hey Siri, get lost. Always listening. So yeah, we're going to talk about Series 11 and what we liked, what we didn't like. So let's get off to what we liked. I thought the first episode was very strong, The Woman Who Fell to Earth. I really enjoyed it. We got to see Jodie in action. We got to see Grace was an epic addition to that episode, and I really wish she'd been a companion. Graham was awesome. Ryan was not as unlikable as he became. Yaz wasn't really in that episode very much, but I grew to love Yaz, and I just wish she had more to work with, to be fair. But we really saw the sort of, well, I guess we saw a nice little team building up, and we're like, okay, we'll get to learn who these companions are. 3 might be a bit too much, but we'll see. 3 was too much. You could have cut Ryan straight out of the picture, and I don't think it would have had much effect. You could have had Graham and Grace, and then Graham came aboard because he was suffering from losing his wife, and you could have had Yaz, and I think that would have benefited everyone more, to be honest. So you weren't having that silly. I don't know. Just for me, Ryan's actor is not a good character. He's not a good actor. He might be wrong in this episode. I don't know. He might have improved, but to me, he's not a good actor, and he's not a good character. I really liked him at first when they introduced this whole dyspraxia thing and everything. I thought that would be a cool thing. I think he got mentioned in the episode 2 as well, when he was running, and then I don't think it was mentioned again until Kablam, and then it wasn't mentioned at all. So feels like something that was very much like, oh, we'll just throw it in there, and you know, we'll show it off a bit, and then it won't matter at all. Do you know what I mean? It might come up in this episode. I might be totally wrong, but as far as I'm concerned, it didn't really show anything running along those lines. And to me, the way he acted to Graham, the way he acted with really, like when he was speaking to that logo, it was like, well, how come Dad didn't come back? It wasn't the fact that wasn't a possibility, but saying it right in front of a face. Have some tact, you know? What the fuck's that? Have some tact, you know? And it was just a bit more. I just don't like him. There are moments where I really have had to like hold my tongue. I'm not sure I'll be able to anymore. I might have to just go off. So prepare yourselves for that. But yeah, there were moments I just didn't like him. I love Yaz. Yaz is so underused, and I absolutely adore her, and I want more Yaz. In regards to the episodes I loved were like The Woman Who Fell to Earth. Brilliant episode. Rosa. Incredible episode. It Takes You Away. I thought that was phenomenal. I thought it was a phenomenal episode. Yes, I really wish they'd not done the stupid frog thing and that they'd done something else, but at the end of the day, this is Doctor Who. You know, if there's not a frog in the chair, what are you even living for? So I think some people with the whole Jodie era really will moan about anything. So even if we get like, I mean, I was on the Digital Spy forum earlier, and they did like they do the poll. They set it up before the episode starts, and some like 3 people already voted it abysmal. I'm like, come on, guys, just give it a shot. You know that if you didn't like it, fine, do that, but don't just go in and go abysmal. Poor. Don't even go excellent. Just wait until the fucking episode airs before you make your mind up what you think it's going to be. And I think that's what's happening with this series a lot, is that people are just going, I don't like it, and just going, fuck it. I'm going to ruin everyone else's enjoyment of it because I don't like it. I thought Series 11 was. I don't think it was bad. But if that's the best compliment I can give it, it's not great either, is it? It was very much an average series. I haven't not enjoyed a series since Series 7. The back half of Series 7, I should say. Because the first half was fucking amazing. Which is odd because it introduced my second favourite companion, Clara. But I don't think the chemistry was right there with Matt Smith up until the 50th. Or at least up until Name of the Doctor. So anyway, we really saw this whole... Moving on from that, we really saw this whole cool dynamic with the woman who fell to earth. Then we had the Ghost Monument. The Ghost Monument for me was a fun episode. It was definitely style over substance. It definitely lacked a lot of substance, but I thought we were going places like with the stanza and with these torture things and everything. I thought, right, okay, maybe we'll get a recurring arc of this. Little did I know. No. Up next was Rosa. I cannot praise Rosa enough. It was absolutely phenomenal. It truly was phenomenal, and I was blown away by the absolute beauty and brave writing in that episode. And I thought at first it was written by Chris Chimble. He co-wrote it with I believe it was, I don't want to get the name wrong, so I'm not going to even say it. But he co-wrote it with another lady, and I'm pretty sure it was her penmanship that made it so good and not his. Because what came next was arachnids in the UK. Now, bear in mind, I didn't mind arachnids in the UK, but mainly because I was hid behind a pillow for most of it. I wasn't really paying much attention to the story. I was too busy screaming. So, you know, it's like, yeah, it's like, what can I really do about that? I don't know. I don't really know how to comment on something I wasn't really able to watch and will never watch again. So for me, I'm just going to wipe that one out. Although I did like Yaz's mum. I really did. And then, the more I think about this one, the less I like it. The Saranga Conundrum. There are some parts that work, and that's where we're gonna start. There are some parts that work, like for example, the moment where you know, you've got Tess from Casualty, and she's flying the ship and she dies, and the brother's holding onto her, and you know, and the funeral right at the end. I thought that was beautiful. But what the fuck is a pating, and how can I kill it with fire? Well, I suppose I just kill it with fire. But still, like, they were like, it's the most dangerous creature in the universe. And I'm like, that? Come on, give me the scare. If we'd have had a base under siege, because I'm like, it's not Chris Trimble. If he is not good at something, is he not good at bases under siege? But, like, I was expecting, like, some scary, like, give me a midnight kind of episode, do you know what I mean? That's what I wanted, not some fucking, oh, look, we can sell toys, you know? So that one really was a low point. I'm really trying to find a good part. Oh, I will say one good thing about that, the anti-gravity, the antimatter speech. Mainly because one of my favourite Doctor Who villains is in the Antimatter universe. I'm not going to say who. If you know, write his name in the comments below. But I was like, oh yes, set all this up, please. Explain antimatter to me. Tell me all. But no, of course, it's Chris Chimble, and I stupidly got my hopes up. But hey, you might do. Apparently, this episode's really good. But my expectations are fucking low. So, we'll see. Then we came to Demons of the Punjab. Very cool episode, very good, but coming off the back of Rosa, very much stood in Rosa's shadow. Rosa definitely outshined it in every way, and I think it was too similar. I think we had two episodes that were too similar. It was a good episode. It was very well written, and in any other series it would have worked. But with Rosa in this series, well, I think having too much of that kind of episode really sort of, you know, drags on a little bit, and so I would have saved that one to maybe next series, and then I think it would have been a real standout. But because of Rosa, it just didn't have a chance to shine as much because it was so similar. Not in respect to what happened or such, but in like the Doctor had to walk away at the end. There was a historical event that they couldn't get involved in. The aliens weren't really a threat. You know, it was very similar in a lot of tones. And then came along Kablam, where the series started to pick up a little bit. I was like, yes, this is what we need. It's fun, it's quirky, it's kind of ridiculous. I really wanted some like evil space entity at the bottom for them, like with loads of tentacles and shit. I don't know. Like anime porn, I don't know. Not like I watch that, FYI. Everyone knows that, don't lie to me. But no, I enjoyed Kablam. It was nice to see some familiar faces from some TV shows in the UK, like Coronation Street, Julie. who played the woman with the clipboard and the hair. I loved it, and the glasses. I loved it. Yeah, it was a cool twist. I loved the whole thing. I loved it. It was so much fun. Yes, I was a little bit let down by the villain, but once again, at least it was an actual villain who wanted to do something, and he died. Like, he was super fucking dead. Coming up after that, we had the Witchfinders. The Witchfinders finally gave me one thing I'd been asking for all series, and this was episode 8, and that was an alien threat that wasn't the Stenza. An actual alien threat who wasn't something that was really hungry or, you know, not even attacking them. I wanted someone who was just a piece of shit, an alien. And I got it. And she lasted for about 4 minutes of screen time, and then she was gone. But you know what? I don't care. The Witchfinders was fun. I frigging loved Alan Cummings' portrayal of King James I, and he was like, to Ryan, he was like, come back with me, my boy. I'm like, oh, saucy. And then we had It Takes You Away. In my opinion, a frigging phenomenal episode. To be honest, I absolutely adored it in everything that it brought to the episode. Yes, the ending was ridiculous, but it's Doctor Who. We've never had a frog on a chair before, let's be honest. You know, they're doing something different. Oh, Watership Down, I'm watching that bullshit. I'll be crying my eyes out. But no. You know, we've never had an episode where that has happened. So it was kind of fun. Yes, I wish they'd put a companion on the chair at the end, like River, or anyone, and they literally could have got anyone, or, you know, anything, but I get it. I think it would have been really cool if Liz Sladen was alive. That could have been Sarah Jane Smith. I was like, but it's not meant to be, so that's fine. Instead we got a frog with Grace's voice. Rachel Paris, sorry. And then came the Battle of Ramscourt of Colours. Not the worst episode, I don't think. I quite enjoyed it. It was a good finale. It just wasn't what you'd expect from a finale, I don't think. You know, there was only one bad episode, I think, in this series, and that was the Saranga Conundrum. Because they could have gone so many different ways with that, and I could think of a million different ways. But I suppose, you know, yeah, but now we have resolution. And my New Year's resolution is literally to watch Doctor Who right now. And not to eat sweets for a year and to go back to the gym. I went to the gym today, guys, on New Year's Day. How good am I? I was in the swimming pool for half an hour. I did 38 laps. Boom. I was shaking like a shitting dog when I got out. This, my friends, is Doctor Who. Come on, Chris. Defy expectations. Give us a classic. If you did like this video, or you did like this review, please subscribe. I'm thinking about next year reacting to some classic Doctor Who that I haven't seen. So leave episodes in the link below, or maybe if you want to see me try and do them all. Bloody Nora. We'll give it a shot. Oh my god, thank God. Thank God you've given us a sting back.
An army of enemies came
Always need a good sting.
to face an impossible opponent.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Please, write this well. Come on, Chris, this is the iconic one. You've got to get this right, for fuck's sake. I'm nervous to see how he reacts.
No.
Did it feel like a Happy New Year mate's kiss?
No.
Who gives a fuck? Show me a Dalek! I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm too excited.
Good.
Oh, it's physically.
For it, last one.
It's the actual body.
Cosmic fireworks.
That is pretty cool.
Hey, Doc.
Oh, it's playing with them. Can I give you some advice? Look up. Oh, you looking old, my friend. Don't touch it!
And how are you spelling that?
Love. She's off. Oh no, she took the cop car. Right, got it.
Recon scouts have capabilities beyond the normal Dalek soldier. Specially advanced from the basic Dalek, the first to leave Skaro.
Oh,
The first to reach Earth.
So, it's even worse than the really bad thing you was worried about in the first place.
Graham, emergency peanut butter run.
What?
I need to grease the geofeudal locks quick.
Chop, chop, Grandad.
I secured digits in Yorkshire. That's what I told my boyfriend anyway.
I probably shouldn't be telling you that. I'm new at this. Why?
Because your boyfriend's gonna need to find a new boyfriend anyway. Oh well. He'll get over you, don't worry. Oh fuck. You're looking for where it's buried. Well, here's my advice here. Dumb octopus piece of shit. Please get your casing and then you can kill them all.
So Supreme, how come you let me keep you chatting while I rebooted my systems? Here's my New Year's resolution. I'm coming for you, Dalek. Ling, hold on. Blocking signal.
Damn.
Not getting away from me now.
I'm liking this. Yeah, I'm liking this. Okay.
Where'd they go?
Oh, sorry, Graham. Probably safe.
Security helpline, this is Polly. How can I help?
I'm sorry, what?
UK Security Helpline. How can I help?
Get me Kate Stewart. This is a Code Zero emergency.
I don't know what that is, I'm afraid. Which organisation did you say?
Unit. Unified Intelligence Task Force. This is incredibly urgent. The fate of the entire planet is at stake.
Checking for you.
Ling,
What about you?
I'm gonna find that creature.
You can't do that on your own.
Always have done. Me and a Dalek is personal. Go on, get her safe.
Oh, please give me what I've always wanted, which is this doctor to lose her shit. This is it. This is the moment every doctor has to go through. The Doctor versus a Dalek. Chris Eccleston went through it. David Tennant went through it. All of them. Uh-oh.
Exterminate! Blocking your laser signals, mate. You're not fully in sync yet. Have a scan.
Who are you? Identify!
Oh, mate. I'm the Doctor. Ring any bells?
Ooh.
I'll take that as a yes.
Oh shit! No, go, go, no! This is what I fucking wanted!
Yes, I am. You want this planet? You have to come through me.
The Dalek race is supreme!
Kill them all! Sorry, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. This is all I ever wanted in my life. Just a Dalek killing the shit out of everyone. Oh, this is a fucking massacre. Wow. You ain't getting out of there, man. Yeah. Doesn't it? Not such a fan. Fucking Thomas. A fucking Dalek.
Aligning all signals to Dalek fleet.
We'll have to have a conversation.
What?
That was the weirdest thing ever, but I love it. Okay. Yeah. I'm down for this. If this is what Doctor Who's going to be on from now on. Well, I did tell you, don't shoot. You know? That military scene with that Dalek was one of my favourite fucking scenes in Doctor Who, I think. Like, legitimately, that was one of the best fucking scenes.
Places to go. What are you thinking? Where to next?
I was thinking... everywhere.
That was pretty fucking good! Oh, I'm gotta give it to you, bro. That was fucking good. I'm sorry, but that was good. That was a good fucking episode. We just need that quality all the fucking time. That'd be grand, if that's okay. Let's go see what everyone else thinks about it. Oh god, there's gonna be some right shitty arseholes, you can tell. Oh, I don't know why I bothered reading these. That was... I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. Although it is a bit bad when, it is a bit bad when, you're rooting for the Dalek, isn't it? I was like, come on, Dalek! I'm sorry, but that was fucking ace. Although, I did enjoy the Dalek stuff a lot more than the I'm not interested in Ryan. I don't care. I was hoping they would... Okay, listen, don't take this the wrong way, but I was really hoping that he would, like, hold on to his son and they'd both fly out into the sun. Does that make me a bad person? Who knows? I wanted the companion to be killed by a star. But, no, it was great. I enjoyed that. Yes, there was like a line that the Doctor said, it just didn't work, and I could tell that was like the writing rather than Jodie's performance. It was like, he asked me a question, instead of the Doctor just staying silent and just being like, she just said the words, I can't, and it didn't flow well. There's still a lot Chris Chibnall doesn't quite get with this show, I think, but I have to give it to him. That was a good episode. I enjoyed that a lot. And more like that, please, because I enjoyed that, to be honest. I thought the Dalek scene was fucking... To be honest, when you're facing a Dalek, that's what I really want. And then the Jodie's Doctor versus a Dalek was ace in that warehouse. I liked it a lot. They both disabled each other's weapons for a moment, and it was like, let's fucking do this. Some of it's a bit cringy, like when she says famine and stuff. I'm not really down for that. But you know, I'm just a bit like, oh, stop it. You know, it's the old man in me coming out. I'm gonna be 24 this year. Oh, I know there are people going 24, fucking dickhead. Yeah, I know, but still, it's old for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you do want to see me react to Classic Who, should I just go from the beginning? What should I do? You guys let me know. I'll do full reactions on Patreon and then normal reactions on here in the new year. Might do like one a week or something, like start at the Aztecs. And I've seen the Aztecs though, so I might start the Daleks. Shall we? Just go from Hartnell on. Might give it a try. Although I know some of Hartnell and... oh my god, his name's just completely... I can see his face and his name's completely gone. Patrick Troughton. I know some Hartnells and Troughtons are missing, so we won't obviously react to them unless I can find them. Mwah. No. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing new year. Have an awesome 2019. And this has been Doctor Who. This has been Resolution. And you know what, Chris Chibnall? That was fucking good.